Hello everyone, I'm back with a very short video to introduce you to my latest free printable, which as you can see has a Russian doll theme. These are the paper beads that I made with my new free printable, and as long as you follow the instructions in this video you will get the same beads as I have here, and you can also make a bracelet with yours. The beads are very quick and easy to make. All you need to do is go over to my website, which is www.funcraftstodo@home.com, download the free printable, print it off, cut the bead strips up as you see me do in this video, and you can make as many beads as you want. So this is what the free printables look like printed off. You will need to print 2 sheets onto glossy photo paper. I think it's around about £65, probably around 180 GSM in the UK. And you don't have to use glossy if you don't want to. You could use matte and then varnish the beads, and you could still in fact varnish the beads even if you use glossy. It's up to you. So you need to cut your bead strips up exactly as you see me doing here, and you need to make sure that you don't get any white space down the edges. I actually messed up here a bit. If you notice, on each strip there's a white bit at the end that shouldn't be there. So if you do this first before you cut your strips, then you won't have to go through and cut each strip individually afterwards. So this is what your strip should look like, and the next step is to take a black marker and you need to fill in the end like this and then up the sides, and this is just to minimize your chances of having any white showing through when your bead is rolled. And don't forget to do the end. It just looks really distracting if you do have any white space showing through when you've rolled them, so I always do this. It's a bit time consuming, but it is worth it. And then of course you put some solid glue on the end, and you can see here that I am using my homemade popsicle stick bead tool. You can get these, you can either make your own or you can get them in my Etsy shop. So you'll see I am using a block of wood here, it just keeps things cleaner. Now don't worry if you get to the end and you find that your image is all round the side, it's not where you want it. Don't worry, because I'm going to show you in the next frame how you can sort that out. See, it's all a bit skewy here, it's not central. So to sort that out, this is what I do. So just put it on a flat surface and squish it down, and then manipulate the image to where you want it, and then just re-flatten the bead and everything's fine. So don't panic if your image doesn't end up where you want it, because you can sort it out afterwards really easily. So this is what I've ended up with, a handful of my Russian doll beads, and I'm now going to show you how I ladder string mine to make a nice bracelet with. Some of you may have seen me do this before. I've been doing this for years, and it's a lovely way to string your beads and have a nice cuff bracelet. It's very straightforward, so I'm just going to let you watch. I'm not going to talk you through it, it's self-explanatory. And I do use some tiny black metal beads here, and I do love to use the metal beads with a 1mm hole through them, because they do add some weight to the bracelet. They do make it slightly heavier and gives the bracelet a nice feel to it. I'm not sure if I have any of those in my Amazon shops, but I will have a look and see if I can find any for you if I haven't got them in. There's links to my Amazon shops over on my blog, and most of the things that I use in my videos, you can find them, or similar things to them in my Etsy shops, and I do believe I do have some 1mm black elastic over there, but I will check and make sure that I do have some in there. So it's as easy as that, and then you just repeat this with all of the beads, and I found that I needed around 11 to go around my wrist, but of course if your wrist is smaller or bigger you may want more or less beads. So when you get to the end, you double the bracelet over, and then you take the elastic from the top of one bead and push it into the top of the first bead that you put on there. Bring it out the bottom, and then try it on your wrist and make sure that it is going to be big enough. And then once you're happy with the size, you just tie those two ends together. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will go over to my website and get your free printable so that you can make these Russian doll beads. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up, and perhaps you would consider subscribing to my channel, and then you will know when my new free printables come out, and you will be among the first people to get them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.